take Jeremy to be your lawfully wedded husband. The sacred vows that you make to one another today present you with the opportunity to express your love in your own words. At this time, I invite you to declare to family and dear friends these sacred vows. Jeremy, you can go first.
To my amazing wife, friend, and companion, Caitlin, you're the most kind, caring, beautiful, and selfless person I know. There are many building blocks to a successful marriage, but the three I'd like to focus on today are persistence, work, and love. Back when we first met, I know you really didn't know who I was, what my intentions were, or really know about all the dates I planned in our work lunchroom every day. But it was all part of my choreographed plan and my vow to myself to make you mine. Even after I asked you to be my girlfriend in Santa Barbara, and you said no. I knew persistence is what it would take. So for the next couple months, I kept trying, kept asking when we were going to be a couple. Persistence that led me to not only ask you to be my girlfriend again, but to profess my love to you one evening in North Park, and you finally saying yes to mark the official start to our relationship. Throughout this relationship, we've had to work for a lot of things, sometimes working a little too hard when it's probably not necessary. One time I can vividly remember was on a very hot day, June 14th, 2015. Waking up at 6 a.m. to combine our lives together when we moved into our first apartment. Without any movers, friends or family, we held dressers, beds, TVs, and everything else we owned up multiple flights of stairs again and again. This was probably the first time we ever really had to put in work together to strengthen our relationship as a whole. After we masterfully moved 2 apartments into one, under 5 hours, might I add, I realized that this relationship might require work and heavy lifting, but we can certainly work together to make it through. Finally, the love I have for you is and will forever be endless. Whether it be lying on the couch, going for a hike, driving in the car, which I know is not easy for us, I love you more than anything in the world, making every day better than the last, and loving you through the good times and the bad. These are just a few of many. However, today I vow my life to you. I vow to always stay persistent with my love for you and never stop chasing you to the moon and back. I vow to work with you during the hard times, our good times, and the figurative and literal heavy lifting to perpetually grow our relationship. Almost done. But mostly. And finally, I vow to love you endlessly for the rest of my life.
Caitlin,
Yes.
you're good to go.
Jeremy, you are simply the best thing that ever happened to me. I wasn't looking for anything when I found you, but it feels like you came into my life at the exact moment that I needed you. I know I turned you down a couple times. Thankfully, you didn't give up on me. And that's the thing, or one of many things that I love so much about you. I've never had to question your love for me, ever. And since the day that we first started dating, there hasn't been a single day where you haven't made me feel like the most beautiful girl in the whole world. I promise to never take that for granted. Thank you for always pushing yourself to be better and to do better for us. Being with you inspires me to push myself. Since our beginning and our work together, you have always expanded and enriched my life. I'm excited for our adventures ahead and to grow old with you. I promise to learn with you and grow with you, even as time and life changes us both. So here we are, and someone that came to me so unexpectedly, I now can't imagine my life without. I love how you show me to keep things simple, and I love that you balance the wild in me with the stability in you. I marry you with no hesitation and no doubt, and I promise to always push you closer to the edge, because I know you'll be there to pull me back. I love you.
Jake, do you have the rings? The circle formed by each of these rings symbolizes your eternal love and commitment to one another. Jeremy's wedding ring is a combination of the gold from his grandfather, Harry Paul Herbst Sr.'s original wedding band, and that of my own. Judy and our rings were stolen, so we replaced them. Jeremy had the gold from these two rings melted together into something special to signify his love for Caitlin. Caitlin's set is also very special. Caitlin loves rose-colored sapphire, so Jeremy carefully and secretly selected a beautiful sapphire ring for his engagement proposal. Caitlin's wedding ring is the same original wedding ring that Jeremy's grandmother, Margaret Eastman Herbst, wore. It was fate when we realized it was a perfect fit, color, and match to Caitlin's rose-colored sapphire engagement ring. And so, Caitlin and Jeremy, let these two rings remind you always of the special love and the history of them, and of the promise you make to each other here today. Margaret and Harry Herbst would be so proud and pleased by this union. Will you each repeat after me as you place the ring on your loved one's finger? And Jeremy, we'll start with you, please. And we will say, I, Jeremy, take you, Caitlin, to be my wife.
I, Jeremy, take you, Caitlin, to be my wife.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold to this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer or poorer.
For richer or poor.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
For all the days of my life.
For all the days of my life.
Caitlin, please take the ring and repeat after me. I, Caitlin, take you, Jeremy, to be my husband.
I, Caitlin, take you, Jeremy, to be my husband.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold you from this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poor.
In sickness and in health. To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
For all the days of my life.
For all the days of my life.
I proudly pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your beautiful bride.